Good morning, or whatever time of day it is for you. I wanted to talk about embracing healthy habits. And I say this because as the baby approaches, and I still kind of like little routines have been formed, but they instantly change once we get into a groove of it, which is okay because life is all about changing. I wanted to just really talk about trying to implement healthier habits in your life. And what made me think about this was an affirmation I got. So the affirmation I got said, I respect myself because I'm worthy. And it made me remember who I was before I started a journey back in 2017 and who I was before I started this lifelong journey with dad, not my dad, the child's dad, my man. It made me realize how little I felt about myself and how little my actions showed. I respect myself because I am worthy. I am worthy. But I respect myself because I am worthy. I think a lot of people are afraid to implement healthy routines into their life because it might take away some of the fun that they think that they have with other things like drinking or maybe eating out, whatever it is that a lot of people condemn as healthy or non-healthy. I think there's definitely a stigma around healthy and unhealthy lifestyles, and it's either like an extreme and no balance. So I just kind of wanted to talk about that, like some of the habits that I have formed, things that I want to work on, and just how we can form healthy habits together. So a big thing for me was routine, even though I was afraid to change. Routine made everything feel same, like sameness. When I started reading a lot of self-help books and stuff, the biggest thing a lot of authors and creators said is that, to help them and to get ahead, they had a routine. And I was like, I'm definitely lacking this. I kind of just, like, if I didn't have to work, well, I worked second shift a lot too, but I just kind of got up whenever, laid around. Mind you, I was very depressed. Laid around, didn't do anything, and just waited until like maybe an hour before work and started getting ready for work, and then just went to work and didn't have anything accomplished before work. And then when work got off, also because I'm very depressed, I either went drinking or I came home and went right back to sleep. So there was no real routine there that was going to be conducive to a better version of myself. So first, let's start with morning routine. I read this book called Girl Wash Your Face or something like that, and I think that's very important. The first thing you do when you wake up is kind of like just get that fresh start. So get up. Like right now I can't really do that with baby. My morning routine is basically the same. We're waking up around the same time every day. So that's part of your routine. Wake up around the same time every day. Like snuggle with baby, make sure he's clean, like his diaper is changed, snuggle with him. And then now I'm trying to implement making sure I am eating or having a smoothie of some sort. And then we're gonna wash our face, brush our little teeth. I love like the get ready with me. Well, I used to, because now it's like very gimmicky and addy, but I used to love the get ready with me in the morning and see how everybody does their thing. But mine is very simple. Get up, take care of baby, snuggle with dad and baby, go eat. Well, take my vitamin, wait, go eat. In the meantime, self-care. I'm trying to implement a routine for baby so he sees. So brush his teeth, wipe off his little face and his eye crusties. Well, brush his tooth. Wipe off his little face and eye crusties, and like make sure he eats or whatever. So morning routine. Try to get in like a physical exercise if you can. Not like break a sweat, but maybe do like a little stretch or something to wake up your body and let it know like, hey, we're starting the day. Another thing to try to do, so during our snuggle times, I know we do it separately and in our own ways, but during like that morning time where we're just in bed, really work on like either practicing a gratitude, like thank you for the day, thank you for life, thank you for being here, or just breathing, taking a few deep breaths and just being real mindful of our space that we're in and being happy that we're in that space. We do have a song that we listen to quite often. Should probably listen to it more so baby in the womb is used to it. Or listen to our song that we played when boy was in belly. And then like when you eat your breakfast, make sure it's healthy and give yourself, I know not everybody's gonna have that time. Maybe you can find a way to meal prep. Do it because you're worthy. Respect yourself. Like find a healthy breakfast to fuel your body and give you energy and motivation. I don't say you necessarily need to break your fast, because for some people intermittent fasting works, but at some point you break your fast and you need something healthy to fuel your body and not junk. I was big on Starbucks. I was a huge Starbucks head, went to Starbucks all the time, probably got like a 500 plus calorie drink until I started my journey. Then it like lessened, but I definitely didn't eat breakfast and I felt like crap a lot. Get you a little healthy habit breakfast going. No, get you a breakfast. So your morning routine, figure out what works for you. It's always going to be what works for you, not for me, because we're different. Physical exercise. Your body deserves to move. If any way you can move it. Respect yourself enough to move it. Don't just sit around like some type of quote where it's like, yes, it's painful to move it first, but would you rather that pain or the pain that you're currently in? Because eventually that pain will lead to a relief. So find a little exercise starting out with. After I pushed myself so hard and was so hard on myself in the beginning and then like took a long break, I stopped being so hard on myself because I like just psyched myself out, like I can't do this. So just start simple, start small, like a little walk. If you can make it a mile, make it a mile. I think that average walking pace for a mile is like 15 to 20 minutes. I hit my PR like a personal jog at a 15 minute. So it just really depends on how much your body's moving. Some days it takes me 25 minutes to walk a mile. But you know, we're different every day. You can get a different version of yourself, which is cool. So practice some type of physical activity. Your body deserves it. You're worthy of moving your body. You're worthy of having a healthy body. You're worthy of having a healthy mind. Because like, remember, 80% of gray matter in your brain can be reduced and restructured by physical activity, and you deserve to have that healthiness and have that happiness in your mental. So part of your healthy habits is going to be move your body. Some of the things else that you can do for healthy habits is practice like rest. It's very simple. Rest. You don't have to sleep, but rest, whether it's deep breathing, going out in nature. I know that's like walking, right? But going out in nature and resetting and resting the mind. Connect with something outside of your phone, outside of negativity, outside of TV screen. Like, go outside, create that healthy bond that's out there. Time management. What are you spending a lot of your time on? Is it helping you become a better version of you? Is it something that is going to create a better future for yourself? Or is it just killing your time? Remember, you are worthy of the self-respect to have a better future. A lot of us are just zoned out on our phones or on TV or disassociating and not looking at anything, and we're zoned out and we're not really taking that time to do something better with ourselves. So what is it that you're trying to accomplish, I guess, like, and then make the time for it. Find time management skills. That's going to be a part of your routine, just not morning routine. So we're going to find a happy, healthy routine. That is what I'm working on now. I'm not trying to figure it out. We're in the process of doing that, like making sure record, edit, do the social media thing and housework, and find the time for that. And I realize there's no time for like mindless scrolling or anything like that, because above all else, a husband's needs comes first, baby's needs comes first, and then my needs are, you know what I mean? Like, they're up there, not like, it's just like whatever we need, those things are going to come first before all the other things. But we still got to figure out like how we're going to manage our time. And it's very difficult to do when you're just on your phone, not doing anything, which I appreciate you watching this though. So this is helpful though for you if you're looking at this and looking for help. So it's not like mindless scrolling, but time management, routine, hydration, and nutrition. That's kind of simple. Just eat a balanced diet, eat for your blood type, eat for your body's needs. Like if you go to the doctor or whatever and you get a lab and you're low in X, Y, and Z, eat for your needs. Like, don't try fad diets. Don't try to follow what's trendy on Instagram or TikTok or whatever social media that you use. Like, just try to do what works best for you. Try to eliminate. You don't have to like completely avoid it, because we're human and we deserve tasty things sometimes, but try to eliminate sugary processed foods, all these things, overly processed foods, because cheese is processed. But try to avoid these things, because time and time again it's shown that the chemicals and stuff that's used in it are affecting our brains and affecting our quality of life and our living. Try to eat like whole foods, not at Whole Foods, but whole foods, and try to get that water in. It's better. I know there's hella controversy around it, but it's better to juice. Get the electrolytes and those goodness that the juice has. Everybody's like sugar this, sugar that, but like those sugars are good sugars, and your brain needs sugars to function. Your body needs sugars to function. So for me, juicing was everything. It kind of helped me boost that. I hit a plateau in weight loss, and just juicing, like a juice fast for a week, like helped that go along. But I ate fruits and stuff too. It was still just that fruit. Anyways, so find what works for you, nutrition wise, hydration wise, and avoid those chemicals. Hold yourself accountable. It is very hard to be honest with ourselves, because then you take a look at yourself. And for me, like, if I get constructive criticism, I know for a fact, I'm honest with myself, I know for a fact that what they're saying is true. That makes me so emotional, because it's like, dang, I could have done better. And like, I am not holding myself to accountability, but I am thankful that they do hold me accountable. Be honest with yourself. Respect yourself enough to stop lying to yourself about what it is that you're doing in your free time, what it is that you're eating, what it is that you're doing in the morning, whatever it is that's stopping you from creating healthy habits or anything in life. Respect yourself enough to be honest with yourself on what you're doing. I come from a background where people make a lot of excuses, and I didn't really realize they were excuses. I'm just like, oh, it's her health, and oh, it's this, and oh, it's that. And I did the same thing for myself. And it's like, I fell victim to the environment around me and how they are. And anything that you want to change, you can change it. Remember, you change your mind, you change anything around you. But anything you want to change, you can change it. And you just got to be honest enough with yourself and respect yourself enough to hold yourself accountable and do it. Have healthy friends that are have a healthy support group, like a friend support group, or even not friends. Like, find that community elsewhere outside of your friend group, because a lot of times people aren't honest enough with themselves to be honest with you. So if you find people that aren't afraid to be honest with you, keep them people around. Don't let them be rude and disrespect you. But if they can deliver honesty to you in a way that is going to help build you and create a better you, keep them around. And I think the most important thing that we can do is celebrate our successes. If you went 3 days out of the 21 days they say it takes to form a habit, you went 3 days doing something completely different than what you normally do, make sure you tell yourself, like, good job, self. I'm proud of you. You're breaking old ways. You're doing well. Keep going. A lot of times we don't give ourselves the credit that we deserve, because we think we can do so much more, which you can. Have that self-compassion. I think that's going to be the most important thing out of all the things I ever talk about. Have self-compassion. I hope this helps whoever's seeking it, or I hope you enjoyed it. With baby coming, mom has to create new healthy habits, so I'm right along with you. And in the meantime, I'll just talk to you later, I guess. Bye.